Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Angela.
And Ryan.
From RNA Music.
Doo-doo.
In Canton, Texas. That's where we are, deep in the heart. Hey, this is a smaller shirt than what I usually wear.
I know.
Super excited.
What?
And it's time to answer y'all's questions.
It is.
Let's answer. What are you wearing? Jesus loves your face.
He does.
Everybody's face?
Everybody's.
That's good. I don't love everybody's face.
You don't have to.
I should.
He does it for us.
All right, let's answer some questions. First question, Steve Talamontes. Hello, Steven.
Hello.
Ryan and Angela, if you won the lottery, what would you do with the extra money? And would you still keep doing videos? Ooh, good question. Have we answered a lottery question before?
I think a long time ago.
I think we have, like 200 videos ago.
Something. Yeah.
We have a lot of Ask
But
RNAs.
you know, your answer changes over the years.
Mine has not changed.
It hasn't.
I would buy all the guitars. Now the question is, how big is the lottery? I mean, if it's like $1 million, or is it $50 million?
Like the biggest lottery you can ever win?
Like $400 million, or $4 million? We always talk about, I mean, even if we want, we've discussed this before.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I think number one, let me go first. Can I go first? You want to go? Ladies first.
No, you go.
Ladies first.
You've already thought about it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm thinking as I'm talking. That's what my problem. I talk as I think, or I talk and then I think.
Yeah.
You think,
that.
and then you talk. Number one, we'd buy a house, because we don't own our house currently. We have a very nice house, and I like our house, and I'm grateful for it, but we don't own it.
Right.
We are renters. Renters. And so we would absolutely go buy a house. Now, beautiful thing about Texas is you can buy a friggin' castle for about $500,000.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
Huge.
with like a drawbridge and like a gate and like a tower. They have some in Rockwall, Texas. I mean, you know, they're not literal castles, but they're kind of stylized like that. They're about $480,000, like a 5,000 square foot house. I mean, you can get a lot of dang house in Texas.
You sure can.
Compared to a lot of other places. So, but we wouldn't probably buy a castle.
No, because I'd have to clean it.
Yeah, no, we'd have a maid. You could afford a maid service.
I don't like that.
You don't want people touching your stuff?
Nope.
I don't either. She can't clean my guitars. We'd buy a house, but you know, not anything fancy. Something reasonably sized. You know, I'm thinking like $150,000.
My thing is, I like a normal sized bedroom, enough for like a dresser and a bed, and end tables. It's a, you know, good size, you know, closet, whatever. Nothing like it looks like another living room. It's too much. It's too much. What I'd like is a large living room area.
For seating a lot of people. And
a kitchen with a bar, you know, where there's people that can sit at the, you know, counter and you're talking and everybody can be together. Because that's where we spend a lot of our time, is out in the living room. So, yes,
that's where you spend a lot of time.
You do too.
I spend a lot of time in the bedroom.
No,
on my bed.
No.
Yeah, it's my haven.
Whatever. No, you don't.
I think it is. I think it is.
But
yeah, we'd buy a house.
A really nice house. Or build one.
Build one, that would be fun. I think we'd build a house.
Yeah.
And I forgot what else we talked about. Like, yeah, take care of our parents. You know, our parents, both of our parents are older, you know, and her parents are still working. Like, working full time. It's like, you know, y'all should really retire. So, you know, we would
retire them.
We would retire her parents.
Forceful retirement.
Hey, you're retired. We're gonna put you on a pension.
Yes.
You know. Now, if you blow your pension, that's on you. But you know,
you had your chance.
Yeah. You know, I think that's.
Yeah.
Most of the things we ever came up with is like, yeah, we might maybe buy a car, like something, you know, pay off our car that we have, buy something reasonable like a Suburban. It wouldn't be any Lamborghinis or, you know,
it'd be
maybe one Lamborghini actually.
No. Okay. There's no point in that kind of stuff.
Except to just look
cool.
And
if somebody keys your car or you wreck it,
your Lamborghini.
You know, it's just too much. No.
Yeah, we just pay off some debts. Pay cash for a house. we'd probably travel.
Yeah.
We still make YouTube videos, I think, because
I think we would.
I don't really make the videos like. It kind of ties into the business. Like, this is marketing and promotion for RNA Music, our business, in a way. But it doesn't do enough of that for it to be worth the time and energy I put into it. Right. So I enjoy the process. And for me, I don't know about for Angela, but for me, like, I can go back and look at videos from 7 years ago and go, wow, I remember that was funny. That was different. You know, it's like your own personal time machine in a way, except you can only go backwards.
Right.
So I think we'd probably still do videos. I think I would still, I've said that before, like, if we won the lottery tomorrow, I'd still do what I do. I would still have RNA Music. I would still teach because I enjoy it.
Right.
Like, if you could do anything in the world, if time, money, and talent weren't an option, what would you do? I was like, I'd probably do this because I really enjoy it.
Right.
I would change it a little bit.
Yeah.
I would work less.
Yes.
I would probably teach less
Expand
students.
on it.
You know, I would, yeah. Because I work a lot of hours and I have a lot of students one-on-one, and it's tough sometimes. But I would probably teach less because I can.
Right.
But I would still do it because I like it.
Correct.
Or maybe we would do more online digital teaching, you know, at my own pace. And have very few select personal students.
Right.
I think, but I don't know. What do you think?
No, I agree.
Yeah. You wouldn't come to RNA Music anymore, would you?
No.
She wouldn't answer the phones at RNA. I would still be here. Angela would be at the castle crocheting in her crochet garden.
Music.
It'd be music.
Nah, I ain't going. No, I would. I probably would. I like teaching. I enjoy it. I don't know. I probably just have like 1 or 2 students that I really enjoy, and you know, spend most of my time, you know, helping people and counseling them and doing the things that I really enjoy.
We'd probably become philanthropists.
Yeah.
But like picky philanthropists. Like, if you've blown all your money, I'm probably not going to give you money because you're just going to blow it.
Yeah. I'd like to help people get out of debt. I'd like to help people in a good way, not just like a very smart way. But I would also like to help people get like physically and mentally and emotionally on track, so that then they can go, you know, it's like that whole, you know, give a man a fish, teach a man to fish type thing. You know.
Feed him for a day. That's great. He's going to be hungry tomorrow. But.
So I think I would like to do that and teach our boys. I would like to take them places that they've always learned about in school, but they've never seen in person. I would like to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't be up here all the time if I didn't have to. But, you know, on downtimes and stuff, I think I probably would be up here because we have a lot of friends that I enjoy seeing them. So, yeah. Yeah.
People who are wealthy, like, I know some people who are like stupid rich. And they go to work every day.
All the time.
Like, at their businesses that they've been running.
I think it's important to work, you know. That's why, you know, we're created
they enjoy
is to
the
do
journey.
Something and to be active. We have legs and arms to do stuff like that. So
you can't just sit at home all day.
Because you just start wasting away. You know. It's like we talked about getting our parents a place and helping them out and bringing them, I think, closer to us. But I think we'd have to find something for them to do.
You have to find
but if they're not worried about a home payment and, you know, if they have their own car and stuff like that, then I think being able to just travel and, you know.
Do a lot of traveling, probably.
You know, do stuff like that would be good for them.
And then I would buy all the guitars.
Not all the guitars. You couldn't do that.
I can't buy all the guitars. I would buy most of the guitars.
We would buy whatever. We'd have enough money for a guitar.
I've got $400 million. I'm buying a lot of guitars. Probably. And then I'd probably sell them. I'd buy some and then I would sell some. And I would have a guitar store, because then I could be surrounded by guitars and buy and sell them all the time. That's probably what I do.
That's what you do now.
I do that now, but I don't have as many guitars as I want. Okay. I could do what I do now, but bigger and more.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, Steve. Yeah, we still do videos, I think.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We do it because we like it.
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Because I can.
What you eat? Wheat Thins.
It's something like a cracker, but more like a snack.
It's a wheat Thins. Thanks for the question, Steve. Next question, just fun guitar. A fun Q&A. I have the Helix and a ton of pedals, and I think pedals enjoy for collecting, but the Helix is more practical and cost-effective for taking out to gigs, I guess he's saying. New question, which is the most entertaining TV show you watch? 2, what is the most fun YouTube channel you sub to? And 3, do you subscribe to any channels, Patreons? And if so, which ones? Hashtag HeyTMA. What's the most entertaining TV show we watch? We don't really watch TV right now.
No, we haven't really in a while. We started watching stuff like on catching up on Netflix and Hulu.
I know what I think is the most entertaining one I've seen in a while.
Which one's that?
Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah, Parks and Rec is definitely probably one of my top 10.
We've watched through it, like all the seasons, I guess, probably twice.
Oh, I like 4 times.
I've seen most of them twice.
Because I was on my like second time watching it through whenever you were like, what are you watching?
What are you watching?
I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta watch this episode. It's hilarious.
Then I watched it and I was like, this is hilarious. I like this.
I like to laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So we like laughing. I would say Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Because we're talking pure entertainment value.
Yes. Yes.
And I'd rather laugh than cry.
Right. I like...
Or be angry.
The Flash. But I haven't really caught up on it, so... Because we don't have television. The Flash was really good, though. I liked it. Entertaining... Walking Dead was that for like the first 3 seasons, and then it just slowly started just to wear away at my emotional being.
Yeah. After Glenn, it was not the same. Post Glenn, Walking Dead kind of became tiresome. But we used to really, like, we had like, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, it's coming on. Let's go. We're sitting down. We were waiting in front of the TV, which I can't remember any TV show that we've done that for in recent years. That were like, it's coming on.
The first one I think we were ever like that was Smallville.
Smallville, yeah.
We were
back in the day.
Back way like when we first got married.
You were always waiting for Smallville to come on. Superman.
Smallville's on. Let's go. You know.
Yeah.
We love Smallville, but then we lost it towards the end, and we kind of were like,
Yeah.
Same thing with Walking Dead.
But you've rewatched. I mean, like you've rewatched Parks and Rec, like
a dozen times
from the first episode. Like
straight through.
It's like
a marathon,
like a really good movie, like The Princess Bride. You can watch it 1,000 times and it's still great.
See, I don't like The Office, and I know a lot of people love The Office, but The Office is way over the top too awkward for me. Like over the top awkward, and I just can't sit there and watch for I don't know how long it is, like 30 minutes. I don't even know. I can't sit there and just watch complete buffoonery for that long. Parks and Rec has buffoonery and awkwardness, but it's in gradual stages where there are more sane people than there are idiots. And the sane people are just side people. They're not the main character. Where on The Office, the 2 biggest idiots are the main character. And I can't handle that, where everybody thinks the person in charge is just completely idiotic.
Too much idiocy.
I can't do that. I have enough of that in my own life.
There's no Ron
people around
Swanson.
me. Yes, and there's no Ron Swanson. Oh my gosh,
Ron's
he is the best. And April, she is. I love the way they look at the camera. I love the side stuff.
It's great.
It's the whole entire cast is awesome.
Love it.
I think the other show that I enjoy, pretty funny, is American... Sorry. The other show that I really enjoy that I think is pretty funny is American Housewife.
Oh, yeah.
That one cracks me up. Only because... And it can get a little over the top, too. So I could take it in doses. Not as much as I love Parks and Rec, but... because I relate to her so much. Because I am... her sense of humor and how she talks to her kids is a lot like me. In some aspects. Not all aspects.
Some aspects.
But some aspects. And I relate to her because she's saying a lot of times what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. She just says
so about her town, which is hilarious to me because I feel the same way about my town. I have a lot of stuff that she says about hers. I hate to say that, but I do. It's the truth. And and her friends are hilarious. Oh my gosh, it's just funny. It's a really good cast. I like it a lot. And I'm trying to think of any other shows that we really are like, oh my gosh, I love this show.
Yeah, that's the only one that came.
Designated Survivor was pretty good, but I caught that on Netflix. I didn't catch it air, and it's off. It didn't. Madam Secretary was really good, but again, it was one of those things that it got just. I know it's a political show, but then it was just like, it was all about the agenda of what was happening in our culture today and not really about the aspect of foreign relations, which I loved that part of it. And the espionage and the danger that her husband was in, you know, bridging the gap between like basically trading spies and coming home and their relationship as a married couple with him working for the CIA and her working for the Capitol. And I love that part, but then they started adding all these extra people things in that were trying to legitimize events that were happening in the world. I'm like, stop doing that. We get it. It happens. You know, and I like diversity and all that stuff, but whenever it's all the time or you're trying to push it too hard, it just makes it non-realistic. It really makes it unrealistic, and I don't like that. There are those two.
So what's the top one?
Parks and Rec.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all the others are like, you like them, but then,
yeah.
But that's the one you can rewatch.
Over and over.
Over
and over.
And over.
And over. And over. And over.
And over. And quote.
All the time. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
2019!
See, you should go watch. If you've never watched it, you should go watch it. Number 2, what is the most fun YouTube channel you sub to?
Fun
Most
YouTube channel?
Fun.
I don't sub to fun YouTube channels.
Yeah, Angela doesn't subscribe to any YouTube channels.
I do. I have some subscriptions. Okay, the Kinderhearted Teacher. The Kinderhearted Classroom. Kinderhearted Classroom. I'm sitting here looking. She's fun? Yeah, she is. She's a lot of fun. She cracks me up. She's a kindergarten teacher out of California. Her name is Elizabeth. Her husband's a pastor at the church that she teaches at. And it's a private school in California, obviously. And she's hilarious. And she's created this little empire for herself.
Of kindergarten teachers. And she, there's a website called Teachers Pay Teachers, where teachers it's almost like Etsy, if you've ever heard of Etsy, where you actually can sell curriculum that you have created for your classroom that's effective to kind of supplement your curriculum. And she does it for obviously kindergarten, and she has all these printables and just coloring pages and themed pages that she has created on her computer, and then she shows people, and she has sold it, and she has done so well for herself that she is just rocking and rolling, and she's so sweet and so adorable, and totes adorbs.
She's so fun, and she does Spirit Day, and like she did the 100th day of school where everybody dresses as elderly people, and she wears her little wig and her scarf, and she takes her pictures, and she's just so fun. I like her a lot. She's cute. When I was a pre-K teacher, I got a lot of my ideas from her, and we actually kind of became friends on Instagram, so we talk back and forth and stuff like that quite a few times. Oh, and the Certified Celebrator. She's fun. Yeah, Brittany Young. She is hilarious. She's from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Very bubbly.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. Nashville.
I was in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Bowling Green, Afghanistan.
No, Bowling Green, Nashville. Yeah, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
It's like Nashville is a city.
Tennessee. Bowling Green. Where is she at? Bowling Green, Tennessee. That's right. Because she's right outside of Nashville. I'm like, because she's near Nashville. Yeah. And because I think it's a suburb of Nashville. Anyways, she's cute. She's hilarious. And she's a certified celebrator. Like, legitimate. She helps people. She teaches people to celebrate everything.
How to party, y'all.
Everything.
Your kid just
and she gives you these cute themes for your teacher
kid just potty trained for the first time. Let's party.
She does. She has a potty party.
Let's potty train.
A potty party.
Potty party.
Yes. But Yeah, she's awesome. And she's so happy. She's like a bucket of sunshine.
Yeah.
She's
it's almost too much. It's almost too much sunshine.
But I love her.
For me.
She's so sweet. And we become friends, too.
Because people
she
like
follows
you.
me, and I follow her. So I was like, oh my gosh, Brittany Young from Certified Celebrity started following me.
Because you're fine.
And she's so cute. I like her a lot.
Most fun that I follow. Fun. You know...
I would like to guess.
Oh, you want to guess?
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess.
Like fun that you follow.
See if you can guess.
Your immediate people aren't very fun. I would say like Frog Leap Studios. They're fun.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I watched one of his videos. Every Friday he puts out like metal covers of goofy songs.
Right.
But I haven't watched one of those in forever, so.
Or the pitch meeting guys.
Yeah. I was gonna go with that.
Guess.
What was it? What's the name of that channel? I forget what it's called.
Screen Rant.
Screen Rant. Screen Rant.
Well, you have to look it up.
That's probably fun. Yeah. Go check it out. Screen Rant. It's funny. They have the guy. His name's Ryan.
Yeah, screen like a TV screen. Rant.
Yeah, and it's called Pitch. They have a lot of things on that channel, but they have one series on that channel called Pitch Meetings, and they're hilarious. We'll just sit and watch that guy Ryan. He's funny, man. I like him.
And it's literally him in like a writer's outfit, like what a writer would look like.
Like he's pitching a script
to himself,
an executive at a movie, company.
Whichever big conglomerate.
Might be Paramount, might be Disney,
Warner Brothers,
yeah,
Fox.
And he breaks down the movie, and it's hilarious. You should go watch it right now.
I mean, he has these catchphrases that you probably have heard us say, like, super easy.
Catchphrases are tight.
Yes, and the tight thing.
Tight.
And yeah.
Oh, letting mass murderers off for scot-free is tight.
Yes. Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's probably
that's one of the ones that they actually
it makes
watch
me laugh.
That I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. That's funny.
That makes me laugh, and I'll come back and watch them again because they're funny.
And now he's going back and pitching like older movies like Space Jam.
Yeah,
that one was hilarious.
I haven't seen that one.
You have to see that one.
I need to watch it.
It's pretty funny.
Probably just on a pure fun level. That one, and then How It Should Have Ended.
Yes.
Hishy, which is an animated thing, and it's got Batman and Superman, and it's all these movies. They take the movies, especially ones you're like, that sucks, and he's like, this is how it really should have ended.
Yes.
And they play all these scenarios, which is animated.
Yes,
and
but they're like.
Yeah, I mean, it's like real choppy animation, like very much you just sort of drew it. Yeah. The guy does it himself, so it's not like fancy animation. But it's funny. And at the end, there's Batman. There's Batman and Superman. They're sitting at a cafe and they're talking about the movie. Alarm! Especially the superhero movies. So that how it should have ended.
Yes.
Those are just fun.
And Batman's always like, "'Cause I'm Batman."
Because I'm Batman. Superman's like, I knew you were gonna say that.
God.
You wanna know why? Do you wanna know why?
Why?
Because you're Batman. Because I'm Batman.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you wanna know my secret identity?
It's funny.
It is
really funny. It really is funny. The boys will just sit. They binge like tons of those one day and just laughing their head off. You're like, y'all need to stop now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But it is pretty
For
funny.
pure fun's sake, forget guitars and instruments and music and stuff. Pure fun.
Pure fun.
Is the Screen Rants and then the How It Should Have Ended. So those are for sure.
Yeah.
Of the guitar channels that I actually kind of still watch on a regular basis, because I've subscribed to a lot of guitar channels, like Frog Leap Studios. I'm subscribed to him still. Yeah. But I haven't watched any of his videos in the last however many months. Right. And everything I'll pick on, like, oh, what's Leo doing? Oh, he's on a boat cruise, 70,000 tons of metal. Right. How about that?
Nice.
But I'm not like every Friday, like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do with this new cover. Like, it was kind of cool, but but I follow a lot of guys, a lot of subscribes, channels, a lot of channels.
See, that was me with the Nashville thing.
Yeah. So I follow a lot of guitar channels. I don't necessarily watch every single video that comes out. I do tend to watch Ola England, though.
Yeah.
I like Ola. He messaged me on Messenger today.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I messaged him first because we're friends a couple days ago.
I see what you did.
And he messaged me back, thanks, Ryan. And I'm like,
yeah.
We're actually friends on his Facebook. Not a follow. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like Ola. He's funny. Now, his sense of humor is kind of, I don't know if that's a very Swedish.
I think it is.
Like, if all Swedish people are kind of that way. Because at times it's kind of crude. It's slightly crude at times.
Yes.
But, you know, other than that,
Right.
just some funny stuff. And he's a great guitar player. I really like his style of playing and the music that he writes. And it's like stuff's funny. He's like, yeah, he's super metal, but it's also like a joke. Like he's gonna have his little kitten on the cover of his album.
That's awesome.
It was like a joke. Not really. It wasn't really the cover.
That's
but
what we told Paul he should do.
Yeah, I should
Speaking
do
of Paul,
for real.
Where's he been?
At home, washing his tights. It's gonna be noticeably warmer in Canton tomorrow. It's gonna be 53 degrees.
Because he's bad.
Because he's bad, man. So the funnest probably music channel I watch is probably Ola. He's a super metal guy, but
Right.
there you go. Do we subscribe to any channels, Patreons, and if so, which ones? No. You know,
What's that?
a Patreon is like where you can go in and creators will have their own. It's like a GoFundMe kind of thing.
Okay.
And like every month you give them money. It might be $1, it might be $5. You're a Patreon. You know, you're a patron, right? Where you're like, you're helping them make more money. Because
Gotcha.
they're not making enough money from YouTube with, you know, 500,000 subscribers. So they need more money.
That's right. Sure.
You know, but you get what you do is you get exclusive content, right? So they'll release their videos like a day early for the Patreon people. And then 24 hours later, everyone else gets to see it. I'm like, I'll just wait 24 hours. It's fine. You know. Now, I was on Rob Scallon's Patreon for a while. I was like giving him like $1 a month.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where it's like, hey, if you're a Patreon, and I forgot what the perk was. I was like, yeah, I'll sign up for that. I liked him, Rob Scallon. I think he's funny, and I enjoy his videos.
Sorry,
I haven't watched one in forever, but you know, I like the guy, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give him $1. But when you're looking like, yeah, dude's got 5,000 Patreons giving him $1 every month, on top of his YouTube ad revenue, on top of stuff. I'm like, all right, man, you know.
make it rain.
Whatever, but I have not. Now, the big thing right now is you can become a member of someone's YouTube channel, like a special subscriber. You pay $5 a month to be in the exclusive club.
Yeah. I'm going to do an Insta story while you're talking.
And I actually considered doing that for Ola. It's $5 a month, like a subscription, but that money goes just to that YouTube guy.
Yeah.
And you get access, and you get videos that's just released for you, and live chats that's just, but it's not for everybody else. It's only for like, you're the ultra mega fan. I have not done that yet, but I have very closely done that for Ola a few times, which is weird because I've met him a few times and we actually do talk. And if I message him on Messenger, he'll message me back, and I'm like, like, you know, because he was a Washburn artist and we were Washburn dealers, and we talked at NAMM several times. He did a video with me at NAMM.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. So it's like me and him talking about his Washburn solar, you know, and he's like, yeah, let's shoot a video. I was like, cool, let's do it, you know. And
I remember that.
so he's really cool. And I genuinely like him. So I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to give anybody some money on here, I'd probably give him the money. Because I like him.
Because it's cool.
Yeah. But I don't do any Patreon stuff. We don't even have one.
Because I didn't remember what it was.
We don't even have a Patreon for RNA Music. We should.
What?
But I kind of figured as soon as I get the website finished, people who want to support us will just buy stuff. Yeah. So you could buy a shirt.
Yes, you can.
That'd be great. You know.
My arms are sore from working out. So that's why I
Too
keep on
much
moving my arms.
She's been lifting some weights.
I'm sorry.
Lifting some weights. So there you go, Just Fun Guitar. Thanks for that. And we'll go on to the next question right now. Another Stephen Sharp. Can't remember if I asked this one of the other times, but have you ever tried the mod tone pedals I find the Mod Tone Extreme Metal one of my favorite pedals of all time. It's true
Metal
bypass metal pedal. Very affordable, and if you want those deep hardcore metal tones, it definitely delivers.
Nice. Have you tried one?
Have I tried the Mod Tone? I have not. I cannot say that I have ever tried the Mod Tone pedals. No. I don't know that I'm even familiar with them. I mean, it sounds vaguely familiar, the name, but I'm like, I have to check them out. I've never tried one, no. Question number 2. What do you think of Marty Friedman? I actually enjoy his music. One of my favorite albums is an album he did a couple years ago, or many moons ago, called Scenes. And my wife wants to know what you think of Xavier Rudd. We stumbled upon his music a couple of years ago and fell in love with it. So Marty Friedman, I like me some Marty Friedman Megadeth. I do. I have not listened to any of Marty's like solo stuff. I watched a few videos with him, like with other people, like, hey, we're interviewing Marty Friedman.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, let me watch that. But I loved the albums that he was on with Megadeth are like my favorite Megadeth albums.
Cool.
And he had some sick guitar solos. So I like Marty Friedman. He's cool. He plays his very unique approach to playing stuff.
I don't think I've ever listened to Megadeth.
Well, you're going to. We're going to fix
Do I
that
have
problem.
to?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I just don't like the name.
Because we're going to do a Megadeth song at a recital soon.
Big Dying.
Huge Death. But it's D-E-T-H. They didn't spell it right, so it doesn't really mean death.
It's like German for hammer.
Mega Hammer. Megadeth.
Hammer of the gods.
Megadeth. We use credit cards, right?
Yes. Megadeth.
I like Marty. He's up there. I like him.
Sweet.
Xavier Rudd.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
I had never heard of him.
So I was like, I'm gonna look him up. You know, I like it when wifeys suggest songs, or artists. So I looked him up, and I like him. I was telling Ryan, it's like he reminds me. He's like if Sting and Phil Collins had a Berber
Together.
Yes.
If that were possible.
Or if he was like their younger brother. You know, if Sting and Phil were brothers, he would be the younger brother.
If Phil Collins' brother married Sting's sister and they had a baby,
there you go.
He would be their nephews.
Yeah.
And that would be Xavier Rudd.
That would be awesome, Xavier Rudd. Yeah.
Collins.
Sting.
What's Sting's last name?
Ling-a-ding-dong.
The Stinginator.
Stingy.
Stingy.
Yeah, I liked him. I really did. I liked his bohemian look. I liked
and I was in the other room. She's like, "Oh, he's a hippie." I'm like, "Who is she talking about?" Who's the hippie?
Yeah, Xavier.
I thought you were talking about one of our subscribers. I was like, "Metalhead hippie?" No.
No,
Xavier Rudd's a hippie.
Yeah, I loved it. The video was one of the songs, and he was like surfing and skateboarding and playing his guitar on the rocks by a stream. It looked like he was in Hawaii. Anyways, it was really cool. I liked his music a lot. Yeah, it totally vibes with me. Of course, I like that folky, acoustic driven type music. So it was pretty cool. I liked it. So I might have to download some of his stuff. And
Steal
listen to it later.
Pirate it.
No, because I'm paying iTunes.
You're gonna buy it
monthly.
Okay. Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Is that what that monthly subscription is?
Yes, because I like to get songs.
Do they give you songs for that money, or do you just?
No,
is it a listening service like?
It is
Pandora?
like a listening service, but you can actually download the songs onto your device. Like as many, and they're on there.
What if you stop paying it? Do they take the songs away?
Not the songs you downloaded. But you basically have paid for that song.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I have tons of songs that I did last time I subscribed. Years ago. Or a couple years ago. Anyways, I liked him. Thank you for suggestion. I liked it a lot.
She liked it. There you go. I thought it was okay. I was like, all right, it's pretty good.
It's that kind of music that you can like traveling music, or like for me, it's that kind of spring day or summer day, and you have the music playing in your back porch, and you're writing and you're journaling, or
Very chill.
you know, you're cleaning the house too. I like that kind of stuff. You know, I like people and artists that are peaceful. You know,
So my nose itches.
That's why I don't like metal, because I don't like to be on edge. As talented as these men and women are, I don't like to feel on edge.
You don't like to feel aggressive.
I'm already have an aggressive personality and a very high level personality. I'm a very like can-do type personality. When I'm listening to music, I want the opposite of what I'm listening. So I'll listen to.
You don't want music to fire you up. You want it to chill you out.
I want it to chill me out. Yes. I mean, if I'm working out, then yeah. But even then, I play worship music when I'm doing it. Because or I'll listen to a podcast. I'm so mellow. Because I'm just like, I need to focus.
Because inside you're a raging fire.
I am.
A raging fire.
Volcano. Krakatoa.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks for the questions, Steven.
Yes.
Next question, Hugh Caldwell. Hi, Hugh. He says, hey, y'all. Advice on playing in time with your bandmates. Also, Angela, advice, please, on vocal warm-up exercises. Cheers, you guys. KTMA with no hashtag.
Yeah.
But he said KTMA.
Big O KTMA.
Big O, all caps, KTMA.
That's right.
Advice on playing in time with your bandmates.
Mm-hmm.
Get your bandmates to play in time.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Because if your bandmates have sketchy timing, then it's nearly impossible.
Really is.
Or if your drummer does not have good timing, if he's fluctuating, then there's no way to play in time together. The best thing that you can do is get really good at playing to a metronome yourself. Work on your own timing. And then get your drummer to work with a click, work with a metronome. Everybody on their own time should practice the metronomes.
Yes.
Then as a band, you should be able to sync up together. But, you know...
Especially if you know the time, you know, how fast you're going to go for each song. If you're like, you know, like Ryan will set the metronome, he's like, this is how fast the song goes. So, like, in worship band scenarios, I know whenever they're like, this is how many beats, whatever the time,
BPM.
Yeah, beats per minute that they have. So they're, okay, this is it. And so the drummer will have that going in his ear, usually, if they don't know how to do it. And then, or, you know, ish.
Well, at least listen to it.
Or at least listen to it. And then we're like, okay, we got it. And then he can say like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4. The tip really is just everybody has to listen. You know, we get all wrapped up in what our part is, and like, am I doing my part? And you're focused on your thing, that you're not listening to the other players.
Communication is very key, like you said.
But yeah, I mean, the most effective thing that anybody can do is everybody should practice with a metronome on their own.
Yes.
And then when they, you know, have band practice, do it to a click.
Yeah.
Have the drummer do it to a click. And if he can't do it to a click, he's not a good drummer.
I've taught my vocalists the same. Of course, teaching piano, guitar, drums, you know, you're teaching them time signatures. So you're like, okay, there's 4 beats in this measure. And but with vocalists who not, you know, I don't teach my vocalists to read music. They're really just singing the song. But I also teach them how to count the intro. So if they're singing to a track, they don't jump the track in more ways than one and derail the whole song, pun intended. So
they're trying to do it by feel.
Yes,
you can't do it by feel.
You can't always do it by feel.
You need to count.
I mean, and even just doing it by feel, you've already practiced enough learning how to count where it becomes second nature to you. You know when the song swells, or you know when that after that piano hits this chord or the drum does this fill. You know it's on the second count of the next measure or the next, you know, part of the counting. So having someone go, okay, we're going to start on 2 of the next beat, you know, the next the intro goes for like 2 or 3
Come in on 2.
We come in on 2 because the guitar hits strum and then everybody comes in, or the guitar plays for X amount of measures and then, you know, or I do this many times, or however you say it, because some people don't count measures because you don't have actual sheet music in front of you. But yeah, I've noticed that even with vocalists or playing with the kids in the with the band, trying to get them to come in together. Ryan will even say, this is when the drummer plays this intro this many times, and then we all come in on 1, or you know, you come in on 1, but she comes in on
the guitar on
2.
1.
You know, so you have to go and then 1, 2, 3, and so everybody, and then practice that moment, because just like with singing, playing in a band, that first note is a make it or break it. So if everybody's coming in at different times, you just broke the song. But if that first initial beat is clean, you know that pretty much everybody's going to get in sync, you know, eventually, or automatically.
Advice on vocal warm-ups?
Do them.
Do them.
Do them. Get a really good one. Go on Amazon and find Melissa Cross, The Zen of Screaming, Zen art.
Yep, The Zen of Screaming.
The Zen of Screaming. It has a Buddha on the cover, and it's
DVD
like
1, because there's 2.
Yes,
there's
DVD
1 and 2.
Don't
Get number
get
1.
number 2. Get number 1. There's a documentary in there with her talking to all these different bands. A lot of them are heavy metal screamo,
screamy guys.
And she goes through a lot of the reasons why and all this stuff, but she has attached to it, or it should come with 2 discs.
Vocal warm-ups.
The second disc is a bunch of vocal warm-ups, and it goes from bass, tenor, alto, baritone, mezzo, first and second soprano. It goes through everybody. So and she explains why and the purpose of it, but it's a really great tool. I use the recording for my vocal students because I know enough scales where I can do vocal warm-ups on it, but I like actually looking at them instead of looking down at my hands, or
like you're fully
I'm fully dedicated in. So I push play and I'm like, you know, straighten up your chest, put it for your head, open your mouth, you know, so I'm able to focus on them. So I use that during vocal exercise while they're doing their vocal exercises. It's really good.
It's great.
It's really, really good. So, but get the DVD, because a lot of them, if you just get the CD, you won't know what technique she's actually trying to achieve. And in the DVD, she explains everything. Every bit of it.
And at the end of it, she does talk a little bit about putting some heat on your voice and some grit and stuff, and how to do it without killing your voice. Volume 2 DVD is all about the screaming, growly Cookie Monster stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If
stay
you're
away
not,
from
if
that
you're not
one.
doing that, unless
you want to do Cookie Monster stuff, then get that one. But start with Volume 1 first.
Right.
The Zen of Screaming 1.
Yes.
There you go.
That's my advice.
Quick and easy. Hugh.
Yes.
Thanks for the question, man. Next question, Jeffrey Schroeder. Hashtag get to the chopper. That was the magic hashtag.
I like the one said hashtag what was the one from Kindergarten Cop, I think? Was greater.
It's not a tumor.
Was it not a tumor? Oh, that's not from Kindergarten Cop. That's from Twins, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not.
I thought it was Kindergarten Cop.
Is it Kindergarten Cop? It was like greater than get to the chopper.
It's not. Get to the chopper's the best. Ryan, being a huge Metallica fan myself, have you played ever any of his signature guitars? If so, what did you think? I'm assuming by you mean his.
You mean
because there's a few guys in the band.
Kurt?
No. Are you talking about James? Because that's who I would. That's the only guy that really matters. Yes, I have played some Hetfield signature guitars.
And
not only have I played some signature guitars, I have played James's personal guitar. Through an Axe FX 8 floorboard with their actual sounds that they use live. Now, what do I think about that? It was amazing. It was like his #1 snake bite, like the first snake bite they built for him. I was like, his is #1? That was super cool. But even before that, so many years ago, when I used to work at the
Tulsa.
Yeah, big guitar store. Somebody had traded in like an LTD Truckster, which is the gray primer painted looking guitar, and one of the other dudes, Michael, who worked in the back, snatched it right up and bought it for himself. I'm like, dang, he's like, come check this out. I'm like, yeah, okay, I will. He's like, here, play this. So he's gonna play it. I'm like, yeah, this is really nice. Because he'd actually played like a regular ESP. And he'd done all the spec work between the ESP and the LTD. You know, one was made in Japan, one was made in, you know, Korea, and like blah blah blah. But everything else, I mean, everything was exactly the same. Spec, tuners, hardware, pickups. And I played it. It's like, yeah, it was really nice. Those were ugly guitars. Yeah. The Trucksters, like the black one was kind of okay, but the gray ones, they were kind of ugly. But it played really good. So
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And I am surprised. I mean, we have not become ESP dealers yet in 10 years. We've talked about it
a lot.
Every year we've talked about becoming ESP dealers.
Yep.
And my friend in Denver who has a guitar store, I'm not even going to mention his name, but he has a guitar store. He was an ESP dealer, and I'm like, you know what? I should have bought a James Hetfield signature guitar by now at this point in my life, but I haven't.
Yeah.
So if I haven't done it by now, I don't know if I ever really will. I do have an LTD though that I feel like it's kind of like the best of James's Eclipses, but it's also a little bit of Zakk Wylde. So it's like, to me, it's sort of the perfect hybrid because it's sort of got the James Wylde. Zakk Field. It's my LTD Zakk Field guitar. You know, even though Zakk didn't play LTDs, I know, but you know. Anyways,
still,
it's, to me, it's the perfect blend. It's kind of like I can do my James thing. It's also a Zakk thing, but it's not like, oh, you're playing their signature guitar. It's like, oh, you're a big Metallica fan, huh? I'm like, oh, why? Because I have James' actual guitar. Or Zakk's Bullseye, or whatever.
Or this tattoo I have on my chest.
A tattoo of Zakk and James facing each other with guitars. So yeah, they're great. I mean, ESP makes great stuff. LTD makes great stuff at great price points. You know, I haven't started selling them, but you know, maybe one day. Well, there's so many guitar companies, so little time.
Yeah.
So they're great, man.
There you go. That's what he thinks.
Jeffrey. Yeah. One day I'll buy one, probably.
Maybe.
Depends. We'll see. Joe McCarthy with the final question. Hey, Joe. Have you thought about becoming a Solar guitar dealer? I could use a S2.6 TM. Winky face. I have actually. Solar Guitars is the guitar company. If you don't know that,
rocking my chair.
Ola, England, you should get a $1,000 chair and you can rock in it as soon as you win the lottery. Yeah. Don't knock over your wheat thins.
It's empty.
Yeah. So Ola's guitar company that he started when he left Washburn. Wheat thins? Wheat thins.
One.
Mega thin.
Big thin.
Mega wheat. It's quite wheaty. But I don't think they're looking for dealers. So that's the thing. They kind of sell direct. Like if you want to buy one, you go to the Solar Guitars website and you buy one. Now I do think that Thomann in Germany, which is the big, that'd be like a Sweetwater here. I think Thomann is carrying the guitars there. But as far as I know, they're not signing up dealers, to my knowledge. I think I asked him about that back in the early days. I mean, I would think about it. Like if it wasn't going to be like, you know, like, hey, you got to buy 40 guitars to become a dealer. You know, but I don't think they're... It's kind of like the... we kind of already been through this. They're not big enough to give the kind of dealer support, probably, that most dealers are accustomed to. You know?
Okay.
And that's fine. You know, I want one. Actually, that's the thing I messaged Ola the other day. I was like, hey, man, I was like, I really want one of your Solars. Real bad. I was like, but I'm kind of on lockdown at the moment, buying personal guitars. I can only buy guitars for RNA music for the shop. So, but one of these days, I'm going to get one of your guitars, man, because I think they're awesome. And by the way, congratulations on the new house and stuff. He's like, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, you know. So I was like, I've been eyeballing them too, but yeah, right. I mean, I've considered it, but I don't think it's something that's in the works at the moment. And if they're, I mean, they're selling out. I mean, they're selling through their guitars without dealers. So why would you need a dealer?
That's pretty good.
You know, as small, at some point they probably will, if you want to get to a certain size. But then again, Kiesel is pretty huge, and they don't use dealers. I mean, Kiesel's makes a lot of guitars, and they don't do dealers. So, you know, who knows?
I think you knows.
I think Ola knows.
I'm pretty sure he probably.
I would do it. I would do it if it made sense for us financially, and we didn't have to, you know. Yeah. I don't want to relive in the past, but yeah.
Let it die.
Yeah. Let it die. I have thought about it, Joe, but I don't think it's really in the cards at the moment on their end or our end. So, but I am very intrigued by the guitars, and I want to get one. I've only heard good things. I've not heard a bad thing about any of the Solars that have come out. Everybody seems to just love them. I almost snatched one up the other day because they had like a B stock sale. And I was like, oh man, but it's still like, I had just purchased a Les Paul, a Gibson Les Paul that I'm still paying for. So, you know, it's like, so I probably want. And the next, if any personal guitars that I have on the horizon this year, there is a CMG on the horizon, but that's been in the works for like 2 years.
Okay.
So, number 5 is going to show up later this year. So that's been in the works for a long time. I probably have an Acacia coming this year. I cannot give a firm date on that. So, I already have 2 more coming this year. So, I'm probably not going to get one this year, a Solar. Unless Ola gives me one, because, you know, he might. He probably won't. But if he did, that's how I would probably get one. So, thanks for the question, Joe. What?
Nothing.
What are you? You got a crook in your neck there?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, man. So there you go. Those are all the questions for this week. Thank you guys so much. If you have a question for next week, please leave it below. We appreciate all the support. Thank you. We got a lot of very kind words and supportive words on our vlog from last weekend. So thank you everybody for that.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it means a lot. The weekend's almost here. Angela's going to be out of town this weekend. She's taking a trip. And so
Next 2 weekends.
Next 2 weekends?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's like 3 weekends in a row. I don't know if I can...
Yeah, you can handle it.
I can make it. I can survive. So, it's going to be a hectic March for us coming up. We got our son's birthday's coming. Our 20-year anniversary is coming up in March. 20 years. So, yeah, it's going to be a hectic season for us. So, but appreciate all you guys. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for support. If you want to go, you actually can't buy this shirt. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Yes.
You cannot buy this shirt.
It's not it's not around anymore.
It was a limited edition.
Yes. For those of you who have them, brava.
Yeah, if you have one, if you have the Force.
I don't have one anymore.
What'd you do with it?
I told you got holes in the... I think one of the dogs chewed it. Oh.
I bet Aiden's got one you could wear. Probably.
I don't like this. I like the soft
I've got a soft one. There's a soft one somewhere.
Yeah, it's mine.
You can't have this, but you can have any other of the RNA Music t-shirt designs if you go to our Teespring store. I'm excited. We should see the guitarshoptees.com exclusive RNA shirt sometime this month. I can't wait to see it. As soon as I get one, y'all will see it. And I don't know if you'll be able to get one from us or you have to do it exclusively through those guys.
Who knows?
We'll let you know. But appreciate all the support. Thank you guys very much. And we will see you in the next video. Till then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
You need the music.
You need the music. And to keep it alive for the next generation. And we will see you guys next time. Salute. Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm hungry.
You just had some weekends.
That's not food.
Weekends is food. Not fish are friends, not food.